thank you all. The topic of my speak is Salesforce Trainer, the Forgotten Specialists. So let me introduce myself a little bit first, for those who don't know me yet. My name is Connie Hazendonk, and I am a Salesforce professional. I've been working with Salesforce for about 8 years. I started as an admin, and then since the last 6 years, I am a trainer focusing on end user training and also a certified administrator trainer. And I've been working on a lot of different projects over the years. So let's think about a scenario. So you've built a project and it's close to live date. You have gone through your solution and you had a fantastic team of developers and admins and the like, really building especially what you want. All the milestones have met and you also have passed your UAT. And so now you're ready to train your end users. Well, what are you going to do? Who is going to do this trainer? Is that going to be an administrator? Is it going to be one of your developers, or maybe IT or your HR team? So in this talk, I want to focus on why you should use a specialist Salesforce trainer. What is the benefit of using one of us, and also a little bit about when should you get us on board. So what are the benefits for an organization to use a specialist trainer? Now, first of all, we will be focused on training. Will not be distracted by any other tasks, by things like stand-ups, scrums, or all kinds of messages from people to come in to do stuff. The thing we will do is build the training. The other thing is we know classroom best practices. I think we all probably know from having been in a training that there's people who are very reluctant to go onto a new platform or to learn new things. And we as trainers have experience in how we have to handle those people and how we can make sure that we get them on board. And one of the last ones is we can translate technical requirements. And that's actually in a recent project was actually a demand from one of the clients. They wanted somebody who understood Salesforce speak and was able to explain it to an end user in sort of layman's terms. And that's not necessarily something that everybody can do. And we as trainers really have built our experience in how we can do that. Now, what is then the expertise also for us as specialist trainers? Now, first of all, we can build action-driven training. It sounds very simple, but it's all about making sure that when a user, and when we give them training, they actually get a lot of exercises and by the end of the day, really know what they're supposed to be doing and really get them engaged in what they're supposed to be doing. Most of us also have cross-industry and cross-experience, cross-platform experience. And that can be really helpful. Like I've been working like in medical industries and then I go to a construction company and can overlay that kind of experience, especially, for example, when you talk about field service. You know, they all use people out and about and can actually use that similarity to help bring them on board and explain things to them in different languages. And we're also good at tailoring our training to the audience, especially for us as end users. We can live in the world of the end user. So we understand the difference between, say, what somebody from sales uses versus somebody from marketing, but also the difference, for example, for a rep versus a CEO. They all need different training, and we can really live into them and make sure that we can build the training around what they need. So let them look at when you need to add us to the team. So there's different scenarios. So it depends a bit what you do. If you have a big implementation, ideally, the moment you build your project team, you get somebody with the training expertise in and get them to help you build a training plan. That doesn't mean that you need a trainer full time for the whole duration of the project, but from the beginning, you really need to get us on board to see when is training needed and when do you need somebody to come in. But also during sprint planning, I've been in enough projects where I actually had to do every 4 weeks, just build small training sessions, especially for us developers and also administrators. You think like we built something and the user just knows how to use it because they requested it. That is not always the case. So hence it's useful to have a trainer in-house or on the team to help you build that training that you need. Now, how long or when do you need us? This is a bit of a ballpark, and that's based on my experience. If you want, so to speak, 1 day of training to be built, so say 6-7 hours of training, it takes about 15 working days of development. And that doesn't include things like going between different people, getting information, getting sign off and stuff like that. So if your project goes live in 2 weeks, you're probably too late in getting a trainer on board. You really need to start talking about a month, 2 months, 3 months ahead of go live to actually get these people on board and get us to help you build the training. Because I've been projects where I had like 5-6 days of training to be built. That accumulates. Yes, you can copy stuff from different teams, but it's not all done at the same time. So there's a lot of work involved in doing this. So to sum up, what are the main takeaways? First of all, you need to make sure you get us on board from the beginning for better user adoption. We're very good at bringing back practices to get an impactful and engaging training. And with that, that is the end of my presentation. I'd like you all, thank you for your attention.